Responsibility, we all know this word. We all live with this word because we all know that we are responsible people. We are responsible for going to our jobs. We are responsible for taking care of our family. We are responsible for doing all the chores and everything that needs to be done in our homes, in our lives, and everything else. So what do you do when you look at the word responsibility and you look at the word receive? What comes to your mind when you look at these two words, R and R? Responsibility and receive. I've been talking to you about the Ho'oponopono, and it is a very simple ancient Hawaiian system technique. So many different ways to explain it, but the best way I can think for me in layman's terms is to explain it is removing limiting beliefs and making it where it's not hard and making it where you actually get it done. Because so many of us are out there and we're struggling, trying to remove these limiting beliefs, and we are not getting very far. So when you take responsibility for your actions, for your thoughts, for your emotions, when you say, I am responsible for all I do, then you take action step right there by saying, I am responsible for all I do. And excuse me while this thing pops up here and be's a little stinker. Okay. So when you actually take responsibility and you actually look yourself in the mirror and say, I am responsible, and don't make it as a bad thing. Being responsible for your actions, for your thoughts, for your emotions, and being responsible for everything you do is not a bad thing. It is a given. It's a normal thing. And you don't have to be an adult to be responsible for your actions and for what you're thinking and feeling and doing and your emotions. You don't have to be an adult for that. You can be at any age and be responsible for these things in your life. Okay. LA, all I do. But when you realize and when you take a look at this, and it can be confusing, but it's a path. Hold on. There we go. I just want to get something up there for you guys. So, but when you look at, and I do this and I look at myself in the mirror as I'm teaching more and more people to do this, and it's really becoming a good thing. I don't know how else to say it, but it is good. But when you take responsibility for this, and you'll find that you will be more in the vibration, in the path to receive what it is you desire. And when you can get into that path of receiving, you'll find that it is easier for you to manifest the life you want. It's easier for you to clear out the old baggage that is hanging on there. And the thing is, so often we find that a lot of the old baggage, the old beliefs we have created a lot of those ourselves over, the last 10, 20 years, depending on your age group. But we've created a lot of those ourselves with different things that we've done and how we've done them and different things like that. But when you can cleanse out these limiting beliefs, those that are holding you back, that are standing on your path and won't let you by, think of a limiting belief as a brick wall. It's standing right there in front of you, and it will not let you pass. You have to knock it down. And when you knock it down, there's a beautiful path waiting for you to walk, waiting for you to travel, waiting for you to explore. And when you do this, when you learn to cleanse your limiting beliefs and to get them gone and to get them out of your life, and like I said, the Ho'oponopono way is a very simple, ancient Hawaiian technique. I like technique because for me, it's like a technique and it's so simple. And what I've been doing is, as I've been studying this more and more, and as I've been learning more and more about it and the history behind it, I can't understand why it's been kept such a secret from the average people. I mean, it is given to the Hawaiian people and it's taught from childhood. And if you're Hawaiian, then you know what I'm talking about. But for average people, it's not taught to us and we don't know about it. So I'm learning about this. And as I've been going over this for the past few months, it started actually last year. Actually, it started several years ago when I was in Hawaii and I got a book. And it was on this Ho'oponopono. And it was a book by Joe Vitale. And it was all about this, and I read it and I started practicing it. And then I kind of fell off from it for some reason. I don't know why I fell off from it. The only thing I could think of is I wasn't ready to receive. I wasn't ready to receive what this was teaching me. But as I've been re-examining it and reusing these techniques, when you go through the simple, say it throughout your day. I'm sorry. You could add whatever you want to that. I'm sorry I didn't follow through. I'm sorry that this happened that way. I'm sorry I didn't take action. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And please forgive me. Forgive me for whatever it is you want. It doesn't matter. It's all you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you is the key. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I love you. And add whatever you want behind those 4 phrases. It's 4 phrases, guys. And when you say them over and over and over and over, and every time one of those limiting beliefs pops up, and it's just that feeling or something stopping you, start reciting that in your head. You don't have to say it out loud unless you choose to. Start saying it in your head over and over and over. And you're going to find that it gets easier and easier. And eventually, when you keep doing this and believe and take responsibility for you doing this, then you're going to find it is going away. The limiting beliefs you have are going to go away. So the truth of the problem is you're experiencing is a memory. It all comes from a memory. And it could be a memory of something recently in the last few years. It could be a memory of something from ages ago. It could be a memory from anywhere. You don't know, but that's not the important part. The important part is you taking the steps to cleanse that away. So when you're doing that, you're going to find that maybe you're becoming another person. You're becoming who you're meant to be. Do you find ever, could be, you may know someone that this relates to or not. I don't know. I don't know anyone that this relates to at this time. But that doesn't mean you don't. So are you looking at the people you love and looking at yourself? Do you find yourself maybe following what someone else is wanting you to do? Do you find yourself following yourself being like someone else wants you to be? Maybe your actions are changing. Maybe the way you believe is changing a little bit. Maybe what you're taking responsibility for is changing a little bit. Or maybe it's changing a lot. And more times than not, the people around that person will notice it before that person does. And usually what happens is that person jumps into denial, saying, you just don't like this person that's with me. You don't like that. You're not happy with them. So you're blaming it on me and you're creating this. When in reality, it is the influence that is causing this person to be in denial and to not take responsibility for the actions. And this is a big thing because so many times, and we're hearing more about it here recently, about different people saying, well, I'm trying to become this person that I need to be in order to receive. Well, that's different than trying to become what someone else wants you to be. So that's totally different. And that's why we're talking about this today. is because that is totally different. For you to be the person that receives or that is in the receiving mode for wealth and prosperity, you have to be the type of person that has the money, that keeps the money, that lets the money flow freely and it keeps coming back. That person. So one thing is, listen to this. In the event you know someone or yourself, whichever, who is in the money flow of every time they get money, they have it for a little bitty time, and then boom, it's gone. They spend it all, and there's nothing left, or very little left, and they're right back where they started. No money. If you know someone that's in that cycle of not being able to keep on to their money, not being able to hold it, are they spending it willy-nilly themselves? Or are they under the influence of someone else? Is someone else influencing them on being a certain way or doing a certain thing? Or is it a limiting belief that's in the way that's causing them to not be able to do that? That's why we want to get rid of the limiting beliefs, and we want to take responsibility, each one of us, for our lives, for our lifestyles, for our families, for whoever is in our world that we take care of. So when you're not in alignment with what you want to create, when you're not in alignment to receive, it could be that you need to take more responsibility for what you're doing. Take responsibility for your lifestyle. Take responsibility. And by saying, I did that, maybe it was right, maybe it was wrong, but either way, I did that, and I'm correcting it now, and whatever it is, and that's okay. And try to use this Ho'oponopono that we were just talking about. It is simple and it is easy. It's 4 phrases, little bitty phrases. I'm going to give you a suggestion. This is just a hypothetical. You can use this, or what you need to do is put whatever you have on the back end of these 4 phrases, okay? 4 phrases. I'm sorry. And we're going to use responsibility as a avenue here. Like I said, you're going to put whatever you want on the end of it. I'm sorry, I have not taken the responsibility seriously. That's when I would use if I was using that for myself. So I would use that. You can use whatever is valuable for you. Next is, ready? Please forgive me. And you're saying this to yourself because you want your divine self to be able to live that limiting belief and let it go. I would say, please forgive me for not believing in myself and taking the action I needed to. Right there, you're clearing it away more. Then you're going to say, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for erasing these limiting beliefs from my life. And next you're going to say, I love you for being here for me. I love you for being true for me. Whatever you want to say. That's just what I would say if I was doing that for myself. And this works. It takes time. You're not going to wake up in the morning and everything's better. You're going to have to look at your life, look at what you're doing. Look at yourself square in the face, in the eyes, and say, am I doing what I need to do for me? Am I living my life? Am I cleansing out the limiting beliefs? Am I taking care of my family the way I need to be doing? Am I putting other people's needs and cares and wants ahead of my own? It just depends on what your mentality is. But use this simple system, and you know what? It works. It will help you to attract what you want to attract. And most people out there right now in this day and age are attracting money, because that's where we're at in society. We need to have more wealth. So that could be it for you. If it is, we're going to use this as a hypothetical real quickly here. And use that as what your focus is. You want to have unlimited wealth to be able to do this or that, but have a game plan on what it is you need to do. And when you do, you're going to find that it's going to come easier and you'll be able to hold on to it. You won't get the wealth and it'll just fly away. Money is very fast. You'll get it and it'll go. But when you are in vibration, when you are in the emotion to receive it, it'll just keep coming and it'll keep cycling through your life. It keeps coming and coming and going and coming and coming, but you're never going to be left without it. So you may be able to help others with this simple system just by knowing how to use it. And when you're learning how to use this and it's growing for you, why not spread the wealth, spread the love, and help as many people in your life as you can? Maybe it's your family, maybe it's friends, maybe it's someone you know that they can't hold on to money for nothing. They can't hold on to it. It just keeps going. And if that's what they're looking to do, then definitely you can help them. Okay? So, I have faith in you. I do. So, grow your lifestyle. If you have a home business, which most people I talk to do, grow your business. Take the steps. Take responsibility that you took action on whatever was given, and grow your business, grow your lifestyle, and the money will come. And you'll find when you spend money, you're going to get more money. You don't necessarily get it by sitting there on the couch waiting for it to come. But when you spend it, you get it back. That's what you need to do. That's a plus. So I wish you all the best, guys. And I do have a training up here to help you to get more leads, more sales in your business. It's all up to you what you decide to do. But use this Ho'oponopono way. And if you have to, watch this video again. It is going to be over here on YouTube in about 10 minutes. So it's going to be there and it's going to keep cycling through. I have 4 different channels over there. So definitely get in there and look at that. So please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That link is down here in the description. Okay, guys? I wish you all the best, and I wish you happy manifesting, because I know you're going to do it. It's just going to, when you're ready to receive, it's going to be there for you. Okay? I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.